I am on time. I am so proud of myself. Oh, first of all, I had headphones on and did not know that. So, freaking AirPods, man. I got these new AirPods. They pair like immediately. I was trying to play something for y'all to hear, and it just completely ruined my own thing. Okay, now I said this to somebody earlier, and I don't think they thought that I thought it was mean, but what you need to say. I mean, literally, like you have to make a decision. I'm not picking you. I don't know why I played it like 3 times last night. I mean, literally, like you have to make a decision. I'm not picking you. Bro, I was like, why do you have to do my girl like that? Anyway, I'm sorry. Let me bring everybody up. I want to bring up the first person I told this to. I see you so cute in the background. Confessions. Hey, Abby. Oh, look at her. Up it all. And still, I don't care face, but I love it. So we get the hair and the
Hey. Good morning. Well, good afternoon. Yes, afternoon. Hi, Confessions.
Hey, my ladies.
Hi. What is going on, ladies? Curls on the building. Hey, Dina. Hey, Keena.
What's in your cup? Ladies. What's up?
Hey, everybody.
Dina, I did text you back.
Yeah, 16 hours later.
Read the message. Hey, beautiful ladies.
On our last, well, not last, but the last episode or the final episode.
Yeah. I feel your sentiments, Alicia.
Like, hey, we're gonna put it in the ground and throw some dirt on it and leave the last rites and all of that.
And have a repast. I'm fine with chicken.
Well, I made some tail salad. I'll get my mama to make it. Let me start lying. Alicia, do you want to give a recap of this finale? We always start now.
Listen, okay, Randall introduces Kayla and Jamala to his brother. Randall's brother don't like Kayla. Mike introduces Kayla and Brandy to his brother. He likes Kayla more than he likes Brandy. Brandy ain't never been in a relationship or been in love, but she didn't fall in love with Mike. Randall dogs the fuck out of Kayla at the dinner, seeing that he ain't gonna choose her. And I've been saying this all season. It's not how you say it; it's what you say, or it's not what you say; it's how you say it. Then Randall chooses Kamala, and they on some little Chinese bridge or whatever in the middle of fucking nowhere. And then they got Mike big ass feet walking down the sand and shit in a suit, holding melted chocolate covered strawberries and roses, and Brandy chooses them, and then they go off into the sunset. The end. That's the post.
I like your eye makeup though. So it was the
But wait, she forgot the intro, which I almost missed myself. I had to go back and rewind.
Fuck, I forgot about first. Listen, Katie pissed me off 30 seconds into the damn episode, man. I turned the episode off and watched it this morning. That's how mad I was. Cherisse self-eliminated, but she ain't have no choice because she eliminated her only connection that she had because she was mad because he wasn't giving her the answer that she wanted. And then Katie stands up and says, "I got something else to say," and maybe Swayze needs to come here for him to say, "I can't keep reassuring you." And then they eliminate themselves. That's it.
I want to start there with Cherisse dumps him, then she leaves. Well, not really. She stands there wait for and that to me, you didn't even leave. You stood there and waited like something's gonna happen. So after Katie stands up and said what she says, Swayze just looks like he just he didn't want to even have to even be. He was so irritated. Like when he's trying to ask him, "Y'all gonna continue with this?" It's not worth it to me. I was like, "Damn, this man cold blood on the show." But I mean.
I told y'all last week and probably another week that before that I can't remember. He tired of her asking the same questions, and he even said it. How many times do I have to reassure you? If I tell you once that we have a future And if don't nothing major happen in between now and then, that's still how I feel. If something has changed, I'll let you know, but you don't have to ask me every 3 days, do we still have a future, in order to know what I said 2 weeks ago was true.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, when you go to work and they say they're going to pay you X amount of money, do you go to your boss every payday and be like, is my money still the same? No, you know it's still the same.
Wait, but when Tommy said, maybe it's a language barrier trying to, he was like, no, that's too early. She ain't my wife. She just my friend. I was like, yeah. Savage.
Yes, I was like, oh, he came for the juggler. He is sick of her. He about had it. He was like, girl, you is just a friend. Stop playing with me.
I ain't for play.
Wow.
No. And she looked, her face looked so stupid.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. That's what she get.
I think she
wanted him to do something like publicly. Like, I think that's been her whole thing. Like, they may have had private phone conversations, text messages, or private in-person conversations not being filmed. And I really think that she wanted him to say those things on film, like you could throw it back up in his face at a later time. This is what you said. You said we was gonna have a future. Now you tripping. I don't know, but I'm with him. If it's asking repetitive times, first of all, I don't like repeating myself, so I'm gonna say what I said the first time. The second time, I'm using cuss words, and the third time, you might just get a look.
Yeah, but she needs to know her audience. Like, know your man. Like, he told you 5 or 6 times that he don't want to do this shit on camera, and you continue to keep trying to push this out of him, and he's fed up.
Yeah, when she was raising her hand, she never thought that Swazi is gonna say, "This is it, I'm done." She did not see that coming.
No.
Yeah, she wasn't ready to
say
go.
something else. She did not think that. She thought she was going to say, "Okay, baby, I choose you, babe."
Will baby sit down. What she say she wanted him to say? Oh, sit down, Kay. We'll talk about this later.
Right.
Y'all was already sitting down. You ain't have to get up and do nothing. Y'all would have definitely talked about it later, but you wanted to go and show your ass.
I would have just said I'm leaving the program too, and I wouldn't even give it no speech or anything. When she said,
trust you me, when they left, when they exited that, listen, when they left together. They continue talking. They're still together on IG. Can you see them?
Yeah,
rocking
said, we know that. I mean, so I don't know if that was
now. Yeah.
They just had a major blow up. I think they just had a major blow up. And I feel what he's saying, like, look, we just cool. We just friends. We getting to know each other. We shouldn't be having these type of major blow ups. On the other hand, I understand her point saying, well, if we can't maneuver through these little blow ups, what are we going to do when big life situations happen? But y'all just like in the talk and get to know you phase. So it's like, pump your brakes a little bit and understand him. It's like you want him to understand you, but you're not understanding him.
And even the questions
she did too much too soon. She did way
there
too
you
much
go.
too soon.
Even the questions. Even the
what if he was giving her mixed signals? I mean, we weren't there.
Clearly he was, and clearly you can tell that they have crossed lines. So when females cross lines like that, some females take that like, nigga, we together. Like, that's true. Like, so that's probably how she was taking it. Like, what more do you need? I done gave you what you need. What more do you need?
She made that statement one time when she was saying, well, if we get intimate, is that gonna be too soon? She did say that in one of those episodes. So I mean, you know how we do when we lay down, we be acting like you my man. I mean, well, I'm older now, so I don't care. But I'll
leave you where I found you at in a heartbeat. Thank you for your services. Good night and good bless.
I'm already done. Hey, you need anybody something to eat? Thank you. Have a good day. Older. It's different now.
If you don't get a call back, you were not hired.
Not buy him something to eat. Bye. Just leave. I just need you to leave.
Look, I'll say I'll buy you something to eat just so you hear me around. I mean, I don't know.
This is a working interview. If you don't get a call back, you did not move to the next round.
I don't want you to my kids like nothing at all.
Thank you, but no thank you.
I got your clothes folded up and stuff in the bag. Hey, I washed the plate and everything while you were asleep.
And I will not be writing you a letter of recommendation.
You need to get up and get the hell out of here.
You know,
It's like 3 a.m.
Get out.
Get the hell out of here.
It's like 3 a.m. I was like watching you sleep. Get out my bed.
Wait, y'all ever had to fake like you had somewhere to go so they would leave and you drove around the block and came back home and got back in your bed?
No.
I would just say,
I ain't going through all that. I'm just about to act like I'm getting ready. I ain't leaving my house.
Hurt your feelings, or you gonna think I'm a G either way. No.
Listen, once I say what you finna
but
do.
I understand, Swazi, because it's draining to have arguments over and over and over again in the beginning of a relationship.
It's the same argument, though. It's not even a new argument. I could understand we talk this out and then a new situation arises and then we talk that out. And then, because, when you're dating and get to know someone, you might bump heads on religion or politics or, whatever. Okay. We get past 3 or 4 different subjects. I get that. But y'all have had the same argument over the same issue for 12 fucking episodes. Okay, at least 10. Maybe not 12, but at least 10.
And you're the only two that have just one connection. So with time, I was expecting that, you've grown, you've known how to communicate because, your energy is not all over the place. It's this one and it's just the two of you. But that doesn't seem like it's working.
Can y'all imagine if they had these issues plus outside interferences? Because neither one of them was what we saw was connected to nobody else. So can you imagine these issues plus him or her having another connection? This would have been a whole shit show.
That's what I said.
Oh, yeah.
Abby, do you think this friend was wrong for saying that in front of everybody?
I'm sorry.
Do you think that Swayze was wrong for saying that in front of everybody when he was like, "Said I'm done, I'm out"?
No, he probably already told her that. He probably already told her that.
You put on
And
glasses.
No, but Swazi is a guy. Swazi is a guy who is making decisions when you're very emotional, and that's a weakness. You don't come here making decisions when you're so angry and emotional. You're gonna regret those decisions that you're making. He was not. Yeah, that's not a good thing to have. Like you're making decisions when you're so angry and emotional. It's bullshit. Work on yourself too.
But here's the thing. You wanted a public answer. You wanted a public response. And that's what you got.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Now, y'all know I want to hear what Abby got to say.
As soon as you asked me something, 15 people said something that wasn't me. So, you ready? Everybody ready?
Mm-hmm.
Who gives a damn? They still together, so it doesn't fucking matter. The end. She got mad and threw a fit, and he was like, "Well, we ain't got to do none of this." And then they both walked off, and then that same night they got back together and had sex, and they still together now. So what does it matter?
Oh Lord,
that's true.
The hell does it matter?
Facts.
All facts. I believe it to be true. If it wasn't that night, it was the next night. I believe it to be true.
Before they could get the microphones off good, they was back good with each other.
Wow.
And headed off to the house.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. She seemed like she was very, I don't know, bothered by it, but
she's always bothered. She's always bothered. Every episode.
It was more dramatic than it needed to be.
It definitely was, especially coming after that dramatic "choose you and do for you" speech that was given by Cherisse. I almost threw up.
You've been giving these men hell all season.
It was a Cherisse moment. That's all that really was. That was just.
I mean, and I get that, but I don't even know why you showed up, other than to make it make sense. And I know we're gonna get to this later on, but I just wanted to put this out here before I sip too much and forget my thought. Now we saw the date where Randall, and I know we going deep into that, said, "I'm not picking you to Kayla." Did we see where Mike had a conversation with Kayla and he told her he's not picking her?
I was gonna say that.
Because I thought maybe I had fell asleep or went to the bathroom or something.
He just said when Brandy walked down the beach. He just said the reasons why, and that was pretty.
Oh, okay, all right. I just wanted to touch on that at some point in time while we didn't get to see that.
But I'm gonna say something. Her asking him. I'm sorry. What's that, Mama? I didn't hear.
They didn't want to embarrass that girl twice.
Like
Oh,
getting
okay.
rejected in the same manner twice. Don't nobody want me? Nah, boo, nobody wants you. Gone.
She should
I
have
get.
avoided. She should have avoided that situation way before all this happened.
First of all, how she didn't see the writing on the wall, I don't.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, why are you waiting for the man to tell you I'm not picking you? He's showing you everything that you're not the first one. You're not number one. Why are you waiting for the guy to say those words? Some of them they don't have to say those things. The way they're treating other women, you can clearly see.
She knew
She
because
should have avoided all this by eliminating herself way before all this happened.
Are you talking about Cherisse? Oh, Cherisse like, look, y'all ain't finna get the system out.
No, she was like, I'm gonna get every last check I can. I'm gonna go out with my dignity.
Okay, so then finish the food. Don't say that you're not able to eat. Finish the food. Like Samson did. Samson finished all his food.
I would eat my food just fine.
Samson was like, I'm eating all this.
There's food here.
Speaking of food, did y'all see her cut this nigga's meat like she was his mama?
I did. I didn't understand that part.
Who?
I was trying to figure out what was going on. Why was he? I said, did she rub his mouth? What happened?
Why are you cutting this nigga's meat? That's a grown ass. What? That's not your 4-year-old son. What are you doing? That's why you ain't. What is you doing? Daughter, what are you doing?
And did she still do it after he said he wasn't picking her?
No, before. Before.
She's a sweet girl. She's a sweet girl.
What the hell does that got to do with being
I
sweet?
want to do that as an endearment. So I mean, like, I don't know what that's
But hold on.
agree.
Did y'all see the way she was cutting that meat? She was already angry. She was already feeling some type of way. Like if it wasn't dead, it was dead after that.
Not she cut that steak hard.
Man, I'm gonna cut this meat.
I would have been scared. If I was Randall, the way she was cutting that meat, I'd have thought I would have been next. If I was Randall, I would have been scared. I'd have been like, can I sit at another table and we just gonna yell across the room or something? Because the way she was cutting that meat, honey, I was scared for him.
Somebody said it was embarrassing. The way he would just, it was the way he would, it was the look for me. Like when she, because he got irritated when she said, are you going to make a decision? What are you going to do? It's like
all in his face.
He said, it's not you. It was never going to be you. And you were stupid to think that it was going to be you. At the end, get away from the table.
But I felt like it was childish for Randall to say, oh, my brother did not like you. And so I'm not going to like you.
She asked.
She asked. How is that childish to tell her the truth? Riddle me that, Maud. How is that? So he supposed to lie and say, "Oh yeah, he liked you," and did she see the episode where he lied?
Isn't he the one who initiated that?
He didn't like her, so he said, "My brother didn't like you." The end. What the hell else he supposed to say?
If you care about somebody, you don't.
He don't care.
He said he did. He said he did.
Good God.
Through all that, he did the Clifton act. I don't care what none of y'all say. He did exactly what Clifton did last season. He made sure to keep his options open so that he can make it to the end.
Okay.
I mean,
but in the process,
how Clifton strung along the kid all the way up into the getaway house. Randall basically.
Well, I do not agree with that one.
Wait, what? Rewind. What? Wait, what?
He did not string Dakia around. Dakia mind was bad. She couldn't see right.
You know they are really good friends. They are really good friends. Somebody gave them some
not sorry.
All I'm gonna say is Stevie Wonder could see that there was no connection there on that case.
You still was like, do he like me? I don't know. I was like,
just like y'all said with Katie, it's still the conversations that are going on behind
right.
You don't know. I'm so serious. Like you just don't know what's being said on these one-on-one, and then when you get on camera, people act a little bit different. The kid can only go off what she's, being told in those instances. And I think Randall did the same thing.
But the only thing I can say is that Randall, his actions and words matched up to a certain point because he kept saying that him and Kayla were having deeper conversations. He really liked Kayla. You didn't see that from Clifton. You know what I'm saying? It was very minimal. It was very minimal. It was very minimal when he spoke on the kid. But you always knew him and Joy day one. But it was very minimal on the kid. Randall has openly said his thoughts on Jamala and Kayla, and they were very positive most of the time for both of them, except for when they had the incident at the getaway. So
yes,
well,
he played the role of truly confused up until the very end. He played the role well. He need an Oscar.
Confused about what? He did the exact same thing. If you paid, Randall was kissing and even Caleb when they were at the pool party, and she was like, "I seen you, touching all on Jamal or whatever the case might be." He all his attention was on Jamala, but then it was like, you're obviously telling Kayla something. Now, should have Kayla picked up on the cues? Yes, because if you see he's kissing this person, he's not kissing you. He's doing all of these things. She should have ran with that and been like, okay, you know what? They obviously have something more. But again, men will tell you one thing and do things when the other person is not around. And then when they're on camera, also editing, then, they put it out there. So even what we see might not still have been in chronological order. They will edit things and move stuff around, whether it be the audio, and they'll zoom it out to someone else's faces or a scene while you hear someone talking. Sometimes that piece of audio was not at that exact moment. So that's why I'm saying I feel like Randall did the Clifton move. Whether I don't know Clifton gave
I'm gonna say something.
And I was just saying, like, Clifton's confession.
Well, they're friends. They are
as
friends.
Far as the Clifton thing, the people had on pajamas and matching pajamas. You tell me she still didn't.
I'm like,
episode.
Well, that's when it came. That's when
I appreciate what Tina is saying.
Hold on.
I appreciate what Tina is saying. That it might not happen the way we they are confusing us. Just like the way they confuse us with Camille. Camille never
girl,
said,
get her.
Where's the cake? Somebody put up the cake.
Please.
Where's Stacy when you need her?
Probably somewhere trying to recover.
Stacy can't be with us today, Lord. Somebody channel their inner Stacy.
They have been going back, apologizing to Camille.
Now,
I'm sorry.
Nobody's apologizing to her. Maud, let it go.
Thank you.
Look, all I'm saying is I understand what you're saying, Tina. I was talking about the way Clifton talked in his confessionals versus the way Randall talked in his confessionals. There's a difference
to me. I'm not saying it's not a similar thing where it's like, I'm talking to both women. I'm not saying I agree with that part. I do, but it's different. It hits different as far as Clifton, as far as the other.
Even confessionals are edited a certain way though, and I'm saying this based off my scene. Like it was certain snippets where I'm like, I know that didn't go with what I was talking about. So just because you guys see Clifton saying, or at that moment professing his love for Joy, it could have still been things that he said about the kid you just did not see.
I agree. I agree.
Okay, but I'm gonna ask a real question. This is what I'm saying is, do you legit? Because I can look at Randall and look at Clifton, and to me, I legit think Randall actually liked Kayla and Jamal or whatever for that moment, whatever. I don't think Clifton liked the Kia at all. And I'm
hey.
I said what I said.
First of all, Johan, thank you so much for the super chat.
Okay. I didn't have to even say that the super chat was for me. I don't understand what's happening. Thank you. Oh, Jesus. I repeat what I said. I said what I said. He didn't like her. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, he did.
I don't think we should say he didn't like her. I think we should. It just wasn't
not like that. Not like that.
Yes.
No, not like that. Maybe not like her. I'm talking romantically. He probably respected her and thought she was a beautiful black woman.
But he can
have those same feelings about.
And let's be clear, Maud. Before you go on your rampage, let me just pause you before you go on your rampage. We have always said that the kid was a well put together woman. She handled her business, and she's a beautiful woman, and her body is snatched. So before you go acting like we have degraded this woman to the high heavens, we have not. So okay, now you can go ahead. I just want to make sure that we do the recap on that.
Why is Maud defending her?
I was gonna say this.
After me. Period.
Sorry about that. I hear what you said.
She said Pookie after me. What I said it again. Pookie and them.
Oh my God, this is so ghetto, y'all.
Pookie and them don't want to be investigated. They better calm down. Pookie and them gonna get investigated. I had a DEA and CPS at their house. They better calm down.
Oh.
Not the white coat at the door. Oh no.
Jesus.
Look, I'm too old to be putting my hands on people. I send other folks to do that.
But I can feel like that and still feel like that she is, everything you guys have said, and feel like that Clifton probably liked her, as a friend, but not romantically. I feel like Randall had romantic something. I don't know how quick it is. Y'all don't have love. So some kind of romantic something with two of those women. And he was dating both of them. So a lot of stuff Tina said was fact. I just wanted to say that.
He knew he wanted
Can
Jamal.
we move on past the irrelevant and move on to the actual season, please? Why are we rehashing the same bullshit with these people who are not on the show?
It's Tina's fault.
But
that's
anyway,
how whack this
moving along.
Moving along. Seasons past.
She's from a different point of view. I don't think she knows more tea. I think she's just coming from a different point of view because she was actually on the show. So it's always a point of view.
Once and again.
In the comments, that's what I'll say.
Can we talk about Randall's struggle kiss? That was a struggle kiss. It was
Which
one?
Which one?
On the bridge. What was that? He was like, oh God, no. Ooh, it was like.
I think he was too focused on trying to grab her booty, to be honest. I was like, you focusing on the wrong things, my brother.
No.
You cannot compare that with Mike and Brandy. Oh my gosh, passionate. These are the ones that okay, you know.
She said it was passionate. Like a novella book. I was like, girl.
Can you get out of here?
Oh my
I like the walk that she had when she was walking. I like the green. I thought that was really pretty.
I loved it.
I agree too.
That was cute. It was really nice.
Brandy, she was gorgeous when she went down the beach and she was I was like, okay, girl.
So it was giving me Baywatch
Brandy
vibes.
looked beautiful. Brandy looked beautiful.
I didn't understand why they let Brandy be in the swimsuit and they put Mike in the goddamn 6-piece tux.
Mike put himself in a 6-piece tux. Mike put himself in a 6-piece tux. Okay, no one put Mike in the. He did that shit.
Well, it's hard.
I'm wearing it.
I mean, I understand the brother wanted to show up and show out, but as hot as they talk about, and I've been to Miami numerous times, the humidity, you were sweating off makeup, hair, and whatever at 11:45 a.m. Like, why are you in this suit like you about to walk to the altar and it's hot as hell? And she come down there glowing, and her little swimsuit and her wrap is flowing and everything. She like, you go meet somebody on the beach. Like, you could have had on a linen suit or something. You know what I'm saying? You sitting up here acting like you going to the inaugural ball or something. I was confused.
Oh, that would have been
inaugural ball.
He could have put on a Hawaiian shirt, and I would have been more happier because
I mean, if he'd have had on a crisp, he could have had on a black linen suit, cream colored, or even some type of sea color to match the outfit that she had on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could have respected that, but you out here, you got on a double-breasted suit jacket with the vest, and you probably had on ankle straps on your socks. Like, I mean, goddamn, you was all that.
No,
I was being sarcastic. He was barefoot. But I'm surprised he didn't walk out there with some Stacey Adams on to complete the look. Like, I'm just saying,
his ass is he's just a little country. He's from the South. Countrymen wear shit like that. Let's keep it real.
That's true. I
mean, I'm not saying nothing. He looked good. I'm just saying it was given inaugural ball, not the beach. That's all I'm saying.
Because he is country, and he thought he looked good.
They probably filmed that scene in 10 minutes because he probably passed out at the minute 11.
He regretted it.
I just want to bring up.
Mike is a nice looking man. Let's be clear. So he's not going to look crazy.
I want to say his brother. What did y'all think about his brother? I'm trying so hard to be good right now, but
whose brother?
Mike's brother. Like,
What? He was okay. What do you mean?
He was what?
He was looking like he was ready to take up Mike's leftovers. Like, if you don't want her, I might holler at her. That's what I was getting.
That's exactly how he was looking.
He did look like he wanted to stop her with a biscuit.
Right. That's what I was trying to get out, but my thought process wasn't there. But that's exactly what I wanted to say. Yeah, that's what I was getting. It was more or less like he was looking and sizing up, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? You know, kind of like this happens, male or females. You start dating a guy or girl or whatever, and then you meet the friends, and you be like, "Damn, I picked the wrong one." And the brother, I was surprised he wasn't trying to spit his game. Like, hey, if he don't pick you, holla at a player. You could still be in the family. Well, that's the vibe I was getting.
He said he was too tight or something. I don't know.
He was definitely into Kayla.
Say that again.
Oh my God, that was the karaoke song of the night last night.
But hold on, who said that? Who didn't he not like? He didn't like Kayla, right? I'm talking about for Mike.
Yeah.
Randall's brother.
Randall's brother.
Was it?
By the way, who is fine.
Mike's brother said that because Brandy has never been in love, then it's kind of a red flag or a concern.
Why would that be a concern though? Just because she
has never been in love. Yeah, I don't know. But he also said that she's very genuine, and she is very genuine,
And I don't think that for Randall's brother to say he doesn't like Kayla because of the interaction that she had with Randall, I understood how Kayla. She's like, I'm frustrated, nigga. Like, what are you doing? It's me or not. I've been asking this question for 6 fucking weeks. It me or no?
And you never
here's the thing. So why we have to keep in mind it's a short amount of time that they film, and first impressions are very important. So if I'm going to meet one of my sister's boyfriends or whatever, and I feel like he's not forthcoming with information, if I feel like he's all about himself and not catering to her, then I'm going to speak on it. Now, whether it's your representative or it's your actual best foot forward, when you go to meet someone's family, you should be genuine, truthful, and organic. You know what I'm saying? But if that's what he got from the situation, because honestly, I love when Jamala said, I'm not insecure, because that would mean I feel inadequate to this person based on, different than what he's telling me. But when I see with my own eyes, that's a real life situation. So that's not an insecurity. I like the way she explained that. She was very direct in her conversation. But if I go have a conversation with somebody and it's all about me, this is that and the third, like even with Mike and Kayla, she's making it seem like he's dumb. Like, oh, he don't know about Pinot Grigio. Maybe we'll upgrade you to a Bordeaux. Oh, I see the potential in you. Mike owns his own business. He's been in Miami from there, been whatever for however long. Like he ain't never seen Pinot Grigio or Bordeaux or Merlot on a menu.
Just because he hasn't been on men's culture. I'm not saying I'm no shade.
And I get that, but here's the thing: when you get with somebody, yes, you may want to, introduce them to certain things, but she was making it seem like, he had a 3rd grade reading level and she was finna save him or something. Like I wasn't feeling that. I personally was not feeling that.
But Dina, he appreciated it. He thought that that's a good thing.
He did, but I'm just saying when he watches it back and it makes it look like he's uncultured when he very well could be. You know what I'm saying? She's like, oh, well, we might try a Bordeaux, and and then she talking about she's seeing big things for him, like he's a project for her. Kayla comes from a well-to-do family lifestyle or whatever. For me and her, Mike together is like a charity project. Like she's trying to upgrade him to where she's at versus them building together. It's like the first 5 years of their relationship would be trying to get him to where she's at, and then they could build together instead of building together from day one. That's just my personal opinion.
Mm-hmm. Look, Kayla. I don't know. I felt bad for her. I told Ebony that. I was like, I felt bad for her. It was like, because I did. I felt bad for her. I felt like she got told she wasn't wanted. And I agree with Ebony when she said, they said that her getting dumped twice. Because she tweeted this out last night. She was like, both guys made the right decision. I wouldn't have said anything. I wouldn't have said nothing.
These comments is taking me out.
Wait a minute. Bud News goes talking about. We said Kayla needs to hang out with Candace from. Oh my God. Anyway, I don't want to. But Mike,
but crazy him. Yeah, that's the one. The way Mike talks sometimes, he's making me wonder about his reading level. No shade.
No, that's see. Well,
but Mike owns his own business. You know what I'm saying? And he don't have to be the sharpest knife in the drawer. But like I said, we always talk about being equally yoked and things of that nature. But if you got to go into a situation and your whole mindset is, I have to upgrade him to where I'm at, and then we can build forward, then that's going to put like a negative connotation on the relationship. Because you already feel like you have to do extra, you have to save somebody, you have to upgrade them. You know what I'm saying? You want to change things about him. I wish in one of the other things, like when they asked Mike what he wanted to change about Kayla and Brandy, I wish somebody would have asked the ladies what do they want to change about the men, and then we would have a different perspective of how they truly feel about them, the men.
But that's so funny you say that, because when they asked Brandy about herself, she said nothing. I changed nothing. Like, is that bad or is it good that she?
It's a good thing. It's a good thing.
He was knocking her for saying it. I was like, why is that a bad thing? Is she confident in herself, but she feels nothing wrong? I mean, I don't know.
So there's nothing wrong with you, is what you're saying? You're perfect.
She said that pretty much.
You have no room for improvement, beloved. Is that what you're saying?
I tell anybody I got a lot of room for improvement.
But I think that's what he was trying to say, Abby, when he was like, "That's weird." Like he asked her twice. Like he trying to give.
Yeah, it is weird. It is weird for somebody to say, "What would you improve about yourself?" and your answer is nothing. What type of self-delusion is you going through, daughter?
Right, because anybody could, at the bare minimum, anybody could say, "I could communicate better." You know what I'm saying? I could listen better. You know what I'm saying? I could, my reasoning could be better. There's some basic, vague things that don't make you look bad that you could say. But for anybody on earth to say, oh, I wouldn't change nothing about myself, when everybody knows that they have their own personal conversations with themselves about things. I need to lose weight. I need to gain weight. I need to be better about time management. I need to stop procrastinating. I need to stop doing all that.
She's a confident woman, you know what I'm saying?
But at this point,
that's a red flag. That's a red flag.
Yes, it definitely is. Because everybody can. I tell people all the time, a little improvement on perfection never hurt nobody.
But that's her point of view about herself. I mean, the brother didn't like that. Mike was cool with it. I mean, he was joking about it, but if he had an issue with it, I don't think he would have been trying to talk to her like that. I'm pretty sure they've had that conversation. I don't know. It just seemed like he wasn't that surprised when she said that. She was like,
here's what I know. I've been more entertained by those rug washing videos that I find on TikTok and YouTube than I was this episode. So
Wow.
There's that.
Or was it the whole season? Or
this whole season sucked, and this finale just was the tip of the suckage. Hello,
hey everybody.
Hey, baby.
Welcome to the repass.
She's supposed to highlight that BB comment where she said Brandy is the kind of woman don't know herself and will change depending on the man. Situation, red flag. Yes, I feel like she's already being, that way with changing her schedule. I'm gonna do what I need to do to get a man. When Mike need to grow the fuck up and get rid of his blankie and be a man and realize my woman is out here making her money and I'ma holler at her when she get home versus asking her to change her schedule. Grow the fuck up.
But can I ask y'all a question? Do y'all really believe that Brandy's never been in a real relationship? I know I'm coming in late, so if y'all already talked about that, my bad.
No, we haven't.
That was a big red flag for me. Like, girl, you in your 30s and you never been in a real. I don't know. That was a
well,
red
she
flag.
said situationships, which is on the borderline of a real relationship. But yeah, that I agree with you. That's definitely a red flag.
Right, and then she also really believes that it's not her. Like she really believes "it's not you, it's me" line. She was like, "Well, they always tell me it's not me, it's them," and I was like, "Girl, that's what everybody says."
That's the what do they call it? That's the careful
That's some
letdown.
bullshit.
That's the where you want to let somebody down and leave the door open. Hashtag leave the door
I
open.
was
Somebody
like,
post that
she
in the
really
chat.
was
Hashtag
serious.
leave the door open.
Right. And Mike's brother looked at her like, girl, for real? Like, what?
Not the lights are starving.
It was just I seen that. Girl was like, I hit the like button because Denise said the lights are starving.
Not that starving.
And it's free 99. It's free 99 to hit the like button. But honestly, I do feel like, she got the common letdown where it's like, oh, it's not you, it's me. Let me work on me and I can circle back around. They leaving the door open. Like maybe she'll get her stuff together. Maybe she'll work on something and I can circle back around. That's what that is.
I don't know, child, but that was a red flag for me. I said, she really believed this mess. She believed what somebody say, it's not you, it's me.
I was like, was that just something she's saying? Because people say that, but it's not like a real, nobody.
Like who believes that? When somebody says it's not you, it's me, girl, or it's not you, like how many of us have used? Well, I ain't never used that line.
I've never used that.
But I mean, I'm like, you really. Anyway, that was a red flag for me. I'm sorry. And like I already told y'all before, Mike's still in love with his ex-wife, and until he get over her, nobody stands a chance.
Man, I thought that was a ring box.
All I can say is everybody on this show and future shows need to read the book. He's really not that into you before they go on the show so that they can see the signs and act accordingly.
Well, I didn't see Mike. I didn't see Mike and Brandy at the reunion. I didn't see anywhere. I didn't
hey, Katie.
Hey.
Hold on, let me get this one off. Wait.
Oh, you sexy girl.
I know. But the reunion, they only showed that little clip of it, but baby, they were so busy trying to show us the other stuff. Let me tell you something. I was not ready. Well, okay. This reunion, I said that in this reunion, something's gonna happen. I'm sorry, on this show of this season, because every season I feel like it gets like crazy. And I feel like the clip, I don't think they're gonna put their hands on each other, but it was looking kind of crazy. It was looking bad. She all getting up in the face. I said, ooh.
I think there's definitely gonna be some words said and stuff like that.
I'm waiting for the fireworks.
This cast there.
It looks like it.
Huh?
No, I was just saying, it looks like it.
Yeah, like all the rest of the cast on all the shows, there's a lot of division. And you can clearly see that there is division between the cast, and it's going to get a little messy at the reunion.
All I know is that I hope they don't put hands. At least not on.
I don't think.
But that show was threatening. I'm waiting to see, because you know how we is when somebody say, I'll slap the blank out of you. Be like, well, let's see if you're going to do it or not. And walk up out of here.
They may try, but they don't let me.
Yeah, Cherisse stood up and what's her face was holding her back. But I will say this, Tommy ain't moved, so he ain't seem to be, he wasn't threatened, he ain't moved.
We all have a day of the week.
It's like a joke to this. I'm not. Yeah. It's like it's not real. So who was over the fight? Swayze?
No, Cherisse is accusing Swansea.
No, so what was Swayze and him for the fight? What was Swayze and Zoe for the fight? He said,
I don't know, but
I don't know. You saw the same promo we saw.
Honestly, I think Zoe was being disrespectful about a situation, and Swayze was like, nah, as a man, you don't do like that or whatever. I think that's that situation, because they were like back in the green room or whatever. So I think that's maybe it was talking about the Cherisse situation or something. But yeah, he was saying he was on some sucker shit.
You have to Cherisse and Swansea, they have kind of a friendship.
Yes, they do, because remember she said after him and Katie had that interaction that he called her. So I think they are friends to a degree. But
it's also interesting because Cherisse is the one who is accusing Swansea's girl of having a sugar daddy.
Yes, so what?
So what
But
if she got a
also-
sugar daddy? That's her business.
Yeah.
Well, if
Why is that anybody's
Swansea's
business?
pockets are not deep, I mean, the girl has to do what she has to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I
She
also
said
feel like maybe Zoe was making a comment about the fact that about the fact that Swayze and what's her name, Katie, and whatever. I think he made a comment about the fact that the two of them ended up together because he was like, "It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense." And that's when Swayze was like, "It do make sense," and that's when he stood up on him. So I'm wondering if Zoe was making some comments about the two of them being together and like questioning it because the way they left off the show, hell, I'm questioning it too. Like the hell.
But Zoe should not be questioning anything about anybody's relationship.
Well, I don't disagree. I don't disagree that Zoe shouldn't be talking. I'm just saying I think that's what I mean from where I was looking. But we only got a short clip, so who knows what the hell they were arguing about, child.
Somebody in the chat said that Zoe was missing for a while.
And y'all know how they did us on a couple of reunions where they showed all these clips, and then the first reunion was dead as hell, and then all the heat came in part 2.
Oh, Samson and Zoe frat.
Yeah, so I don't want them to get us all hyped up, and then the part 1 is just whatever, and then you got to wait till part 2 to get the heat. Y'all know they've done it before.
So don't get excited because that's what it's gonna be. So
you said they're frat brothers, Keena?
Yeah, they're frat brothers and they cool. They're cool. They hang out. If you go on their social media, they are always out together. So
that makes a lot.
Who is? Who?
Samson and Joe.
Well,
birds of an ancient feather flock together. Look at that.
I mean, okay, so maybe it was editing, but I wasn't mad at Samson.
Me either.
I would have been Samson. I would have said, "Hey, my goddamn steak! Like you can act the fool if you want to." Because I feel like Cherisse didn't want to be with Samson, but didn't know how to get out of it, and she wanted her daddy to do it. She wanted her daddy to do it, and when her daddy was like, "He's cool," I think he alright. She was like, "So you just gonna give me away to somebody you just met?" I was like, "Yeah, you really was looking for an out, and Samson was wooing your daddy." I don't think either one of them was really that into each other, to be honest. But I ain't mad at Samson.
Because I just didn't understand when she kept saying, I want something deep. I want him to open up. I mean, the guy has already told you that he lost his dad and he's a family man. And he said the one thing that he likes about you is like your family oriented. And what else do you want?
Obviously, that's what he was giving.
What I said that he kept saying she keep asking for more and give her more, and then he want more. So Samson wasn't gonna ever be able to satisfy whatever her more was. It would just keep moving the needle.
That's what I feel like. I feel like I didn't understand what. And again, I know it's editing, and we only see a snippet, but I really didn't understand what Cherisse wanted from him. Like I didn't get it, and I almost felt like because he wasn't trying to be intimate with her, because she even said that she was like, I mean, I want somebody that wants to be intimate with me. Like she said that, so I feel like maybe he wasn't like they weren't progressing in the intimacy piece of it, because she specifically said that in her confessional. So I was like, oh, so is it because he don't want to sleep with you? Like I don't know.
And maybe he did.
Just because she said intimate doesn't mean she was talking about sex.
I understand that, but I just didn't get it. I didn't understand what she was. I didn't know I didn't understand what she wanted more for. But again, I'm only getting a snippet.
It could have been just because he's only texting her, "What are you doing?" 16 times in a day, and it don't progress past that.
But then again, if you're not into somebody, kissing them is a whole project. Like you're giving it all your energy.
Not a project.
It's too much.
She said it's a whole project.
Okay. Okay. Not a project. All right.
Hashtag not a project.
Have we talked about everything?
No.
Yo, can I ask a question?
Oh Jesus.
Oh goodness.
No, because I noticed the last episode, Randall, when he was meeting the parents, he never brought any flowers, never brought anything. Everybody else was bringing some.
Randall didn't even dress.
Randall can't even dress up and or have a haircut or shape up his beard. So why would you expect flowers?
Randall is not here.
He really did. Did he even comb his hair?
Y'all, oh my
You
He
know
lord.
you know
don't
Randall's wrong.
care. Like he was just there. He don't
He
care.
really didn't give a
So
damn. And I said that in my review. I said that in my review. I was like, damn, like you meeting people's parents. Can you at least pretend? Can you pretend?
That's probably how he is in real
All I
life.
can say is, whoever do his brother's hair, he need to go sit in the next chair. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
Mm. Let me ask
Okay.
y'all a question though,
Who's in
because
this
again I
red
came in
outfit?
late, so I apologize.
Are
Did
you
did
good?
we talk about the whole Cadian calling Swayze up at the end of the
Yes.
season?
Mm-hmm.
We talk about. So
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
what was the group consensus on that situation? Because I'm
Play
sorry, I'm
We
stupid
don't
confused.
games.
care because they still ended up together.
Play
That
stupid
part.
games, win stupid prizes. She wanted a public response, and that's what she got.
She did
I
get
just know.
embarrassed.
Yeah, but
Now she did get
she got more
embarrassed.
than what she wanted, especially when he
That's not
said,
what she
Mm-hmm.
wanted. That's not what
"It's
she
too
wanted.
early. You ain't my wife. You my friend." I was like, "Damn, okay,
come
Swayze
on.
was like, "We are just friends. We are just friends. No, we're not just friends."
he said it's too early." When he says in communication, it's too early. We're just friends.
The two of them are like, to me, they're like the water roses. Like I feel
Mm-hmm.
like when they
I
get
love that
together,
movie.
it's
Oh my god.
passionate. I feel like it's passionate. I feel like they have great sex. But then when they not in bed or they not in that moment, I feel like they just don't get along. I don't know.
It's toxic. It's very toxic. It's like I can only deal with you in the bedroom.
That's
Outside of
not.
the bedroom, we're not
Yeah,
friends.
that's not lasting. That's
No.
that's not gonna get you into
No,
a
that's not
relationship.
going to get you to
Not gonna get
30,
you into a
40,
marriage.
50 years of marriage.
Yeah.
No,
No,
Lord have
it's
mercy.
toxic.
not sustainable.
Okay, I want everybody to give the best and the worst thing of this season.
The
That is
season.
over.
Start with Abby.
Oh Lord.
I know.
The worst was the whole season. There is no best. The end.
The,
Well,
the
that's what I
best
was.
is that it's
Okay,
over. That's the best
next.
part of the season.
Really, B? What did you say? The what?
I just
The
said the
best
best
part is
part is
that
that
it's
it's
over.
over.
I was
I'm
just
gonna say
about
this
to
though.
say that too. It's
On a
over.
serious note, I will say that for me, the worst part is that we seem to be taking a turn. I said this in the beginning. I said this in the group chat. I said it on my review. I do not like this love and hip hop turn that the show seems to be taking, and that for me is the worst part because yeah, that's the worst part for me.
Or could it be that maybe they knew that it was a little lackluster and we're going to add a fight
Mm-hmm.
to spike
That
up
It would
the.
have been better if they added some money and a prize at the end. You know.
Oh
What?
God, you and the damn prize.
Well, one day they're going to say,
never
in
gonna happen.
this season, we're going to have a prize. I'm telling you.
And we feeding y'all. We got a prize and we feeding
There was some
y'all.
food on the table, but I saw crackers and cheese. I was like, no, I'm not cool with that. I was looking at the plate, the head. I was like, I needed some meat or something. I don't know. I don't do the wine and the
I just want them to get a trip to somewhere, Turks and Caicos, somewhere, the Maldives, somewhere really nice
Mm-hmm.
at the end.
Ooh, that is
Hey,
Y'all don't
that.
Oh,
think that would
Kayla's
be a
in the
nice part
building.
at
Hey,
the end of a
Kayla.
romance show? Is
100%.
that the couple who makes it all the way to the end gets like a nice trip to the Maldives or Turks and Caicos, Punta Cana, somewhere super nice? Y'all don't think that?
Kenya,
Paris,
No,
Africa,
I don't.
something.
I think it's
Italy,
nice.
Greece, somewhere.
I don't. And the reason I don't, because hell, look at the way they act when there is no prize. Can you imagine
Right.
the way these people would
Oh
act
God,
if they going somewhere
look
at
at
the
Big
end?
Brother
I
style.
mean, yeah, it would be real. I don't know.
It will not be
First
They
of
nice.
all,
can't
I
do that
feel
because a
like
lot of
because
people don't
Kayla
even
got
like each other
rejected
for
twice
real,
in one
for real.
episode, they should have offered her a vacation somewhere for the
That's
stress
right.
of it all.
Keena said what I was thinking. Please say it again, Keena.
I said they can't do that because a lot of these people really don't like each other for real, for real. It's fake. So they gonna
Oh,
send you out of town and what, fight a nigga? Like what?
oh snap.
Right.
What I
Look,
was
let
thinking.
me tell you what I would do. If we really didn't like each other and we won the prize, like, look, you bring your bitch, I'm gonna bring my nigga, and we gonna run this tab up. That's how this is gonna work.
This is ghetto, y'all. This is good. This is hood rat ish
But
right here.
anyways, everybody finished, so I can say what my best and worst of the.
Well, go ahead and say it then, boo.
Okay, the worst actually is the whole season. I'm agree with everybody else. The whole season was trash. For me, I finally got some damn eye candy. So the best for me was Randall's brother. I'm just saying.
Oh my
That
God.
candy
Not
was
the neck of
hard.
my
You
breast.
You
ain't
know,
lying
that,
about
You
it.
can find him right in DC,
That
baby.
wasn't no
And you
icing.
know
You got
what? Somebody
cataract.
look, I'm gonna
Got eyes
investigate
off.
myself, but if somebody can get it before me, I need to know if he's married or not. But I'm just saying that was my highlight. I was
I
like,
know you like
oh,
punching the
Randall's
bag.
brother, they done got some men from. I
Mama,
felt like Ebby, they done got some
mama.
men from the back. Is he gonna be on
No,
season
no,
the second
no,
season
Leave him
of
alone.
If
Miami?
that's
Like,
what
you
they
know?
got in the
no,
back, we in trouble.
no,
If that's what they
no,
got in the back,
no, no,
Yes, I'm just
that's
saying
not
that's
gonna
me
happen.
personally because I
no.
thought the whole season was trash. I thought the whole
And he,
season was trash. I was highly disappointed. I really thought Miami was gonna bring it better than what it did. I was tired of the fakeness. I was tired of the BS. I was tired of the same conversation between Cherisse and Samson. I was tired of the same conversation between Katie and Swayze. I was just tired. But I will say I did perk up a little bit and pay attention when old boy was on the screen. So yeah,
and he
that's
probably
my
got
Oh,
highlight.
7
shut
bitches
the
that
He
live
was
in
fuck
he
up.
Clifton,
was on,
Maryland.
but he was only there
I
for
just
like
want to
2
look
seconds.
at him. I just want to look at him. Trust and believe. I'm just looking because I have no desire to be with any more hoes. I'm just saying.
And he definitely did. And I guarantee it.
What
Mm.
I didn't like, and this is Keena, I thought the season definitely was a struggling season. And I don't blame the cast. I just blame how they pick the people to come on the show. They're looking for drama and they're looking for a story to tell. I did not like the cliffhangers. They could leave that shit. Like every episode, there's not even a damn
Mm-hmm.
cliffhanger. Like stop doing that. It's annoying.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And what I did like was I thought it was like a nice looking cast. Like everyone was pretty looked nice except for Randall. He just really didn't give a hell about how he looked. But everyone else, they were nice looking men and women.
The
So it was
wigs,
cool.
Mm-hmm.
the wigs were not good looking.
Oh
I'm talking about
no,
the people themselves. They
Okay.
were nice looking
you're
people.
not doing that,
Dear
please.
Lord Heavenly Father.
Y'all
I gotta
drag.
And I
stop paying
can't I
attention to
can't
that
help
movie.
nobody's wig. You gotta talk. That's budgeting. I can't talk about that. But
Can I say it? I just feel like the season was too long. I feel like it was too long. They dragged it out way too long for me.
They could have
Mm-hmm.
wrapped this shit up in episode 6, but whatever.
Yeah, like it should have been. I think ours was 10. It should have been
Know
different.
how
It was
people
too long.
feel. I'm gonna
And they
say that
kept
yes,
people.
I agree with Tina with that. It went a little too long. I felt like that it was boring. They dragged stuff out. To me, the highlight of the season is when Dina exposed Cherisse. Sorry,
Oh,
Cherisse.
that was definitely it.
Wait, look, let me turn my
Well,
camera on so
I
I
don't
can.
think that was
Can
it.
I get
I
my
don't think that
applause?
was
Look, I
it.
gotta turn my camera on. Can I get my
You say
applause?
everything.
Hold
Detective
on.
I
D.
know. No.
Oh Lord,
No.
I
y'all
don't think.
Can I
crazy.
I don't think that
expose
was the best
Devin
part of the
too
season.
with because I know that he wasn't on there long, but let's not forget that Devin is a
Ooh.
serial reality
Oh, I forgot.
show person.
Wait, really big. What you say? You said no to what? Cause Cherisse thing.
I said no. I don't think that was the highlight of the season.
It was for me to be on my
I'm
channel.
confused.
I mean, I
It
know.
was for me
I mean,
because
that's
the things
fine.
we
I'm
did
just
on
saying.
here was
I
better
don't.
than. Huh? Say it again.
No, I said that's fine. That I'm just saying. I'm saying for me, I don't think that was the highlight of the season. That's all.
Okay.
What was for you?
The-
Real big,
what
what was
was
for
the?
you?
I already told y'all. I just listen. I said it then. I said I don't want to rehash it. I said it then, and I say it again. I did not like that, and I did not. I do not think that that was a highlight of the season. That's just my opinion.
Oh, was you here when that happened?
Yeah.
I
No.
absolutely was.
Yeah, she was.
Because I said that it would have been
Look, I'm
boring
gonna
without
say
her.
this. I did not know it was going to happen like that. I have done things on my channel where it was a ooh ah moment. I mean, I don't regret nothing that happens. It is what it is. Nobody died. I mean,
Uh-huh.
It can't
it was
be undone
unfortunate.
now.
I mean, I'm saying even when I talked to her outside of this, when she was saying that everybody was dragging her and all that kind of stuff, and I was like, nobody was. That's why I wanted to clear it up with her because we weren't just setting off to be like we're gonna drag her and da da da. I don't think it was like that. It just was like a oops or something like that. And I understood why she was upset about it, but I didn't get mad at her about it. She was mad at me, indeed, and everybody else was mad.
Okay.
She was mad because she said felt like everybody was, was dragging her to black woman, which wasn't true. But I understood why she's upset as well. It is what it is. Still a highlight of my season.
Here's my thing. My mama always told me, if you don't want nobody knowing what you're doing, then don't do it in the first place. Okay. Now the information was out there. You were on national TV. Somebody was going to talk about it. If it wasn't us, it would have been, any of the other outlets. Or I'm not gonna say no names because I don't know who or whatever. But anyways, somebody else would have talked about it. Other people on the show ran with it, especially Zoe. But at the end of the day, you did what you did. The situation happened or whatever, and we talked about it. You're on national TV. You have to know anything and everything that you've done will be talked about. And it wasn't like we singled her out and we were dogging her. We dissected many other people. I already said Mike was a hoe from day one because he got Magic Mike all over his Instagram page. I have dissected a number of people and gave my thoughts about it. So if you putting it out there or these situations happen and there's news articles about it, it's going to come up. It's up to you to be prepared on how to feel or deal with when this information comes to surface, because now you're on national TV and there's probably more stuff about any of the cast members that we don't know about that could potentially come up. But if we talk about it, it's not like we're digging at you or trying to be malicious. It's just in the moment we were looking up people and this is what happened.
No. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying it's what happened. We were digging up people. We did Devin. We did Cherisse. It was the first thing that came up. It's not like I called Cherisse's high school principal and said, give me the dirt. It's not like I called her mama and said, give me the dirt. We just Googled and this is what came up.
Who is Devin? I don't even remember who Devin is. Who is Devin?
The one I forgot to shout.
He was the football player.
That's why I said what I said in the live I did after the fact, because that wasn't my intention. If it was my intention, trust me, I wouldn't have given a crap. But I did, talking to her outside of it, I did. That's why I said what I said to her outside on live, and it was y'all. And I still stand on that. It was not my intention.
Real B said no. I don't know what she was saying no to.
She's talking about she does not agree with the fact that her record was. I mean, I have no problem with Real B saying that, because she said she does not agree with the fact that her record was on live. Even though there was public knowledge, like Dina said, I'm looking at both. I mean, I didn't know it was going to happen. It was a surprise to me too, and she got upset about it. I mean,
now I could have been real petty and went and got the court records, but I didn't.
Oh my God.
Okay. Well, like I said, it is what it is. It happened. That's whatever. I gotta go, y'all.
Bye. I understood why she didn't like that. We talked about that. She didn't agree with the situation. So, like I said, that's why I said what I said to her.
She did not agree that we were not supposed to be speaking on it?
No. She didn't like the fact that her the record was whatever was shown, that we discussed it. Not that, and at the time she didn't say anything, but when Cherisse reacted to it, it was when we said that. So not respecting her comments on that. I understood why, because Cherisse did get really upset. And I don't kind of like about Cherisse, she was dragging all of us, saying that we were dragging her down, all the kind of stuff. I never agree with any of that, but I told her I understood why she was upset. It's Millie. I posted on my or Dominica posted a video, and it was the beginning of the season when we reviewed the show, and Dina is the main detective. She pulled as mess up and shared the screen.
If y'all tell me to pull something up, I'm gonna pull something up. I sent it to Kamisha. We talked about it. First of all, let's talk about how she had a beautiful mugshot. Okay, let's talk about that. Okay, then let's talk about the fact that everybody on here was not dragging her. Yes, we talked about it. We also talked about Devin and him being on multiple reality shows looking for love. He was on whatever that one married show or whatever. So at the time on that particular live, we were talking about people being on the show for different reasons, and somebody in the chat said, "Look up Cherisse," and we did. I mean, I literally could probably go find the deepest, darkest dirt on any of the cast members, but nobody asked me to. But let's be clear. Again, if you don't want nobody to know what you're doing, you shouldn't have did it on the first place. Shouldn't have did it in the first place, and you shouldn't be on national TV. Because once you go on national TV and you become a reality TV celebrity, anything and everything you've done is open to be discussed. Anything and everything you've done is open to be discussed.
I think you can be on reality TV, but just be open about it. Yes, it happened. This was the circumstances.
But at the same time, I can look at both sides and say, if it was me, I'd be pissed. I'm just being honest. If I was,
but somebody should have prepared her before you go on TV.
They do a whole criminal background on you, so I'm sure they probably like let her know this could come up because you talk to people before the show and they ask you, different type of questions and tell you like, okay, how are you going to handle if this comes up about you or in your past or blah, blah, blah. So she knew like that could have possibly came up like it wasn't expunged where you couldn't find the shit. It was just as a click of a click, and there it goes. So
it was the first article that popped up when you searched her name at the time, and I'm like this here. I know I got a pass. Everybody has a pass. I'm not running for president or city council or any government entity anytime soon because I know that I got things in my past that's going to pop up. So it's just like if you know that you have these things and they pop up, why are you acting like you thought you was going to keep this locked in the vault somewhere? There's news articles. There is government records. You know what I'm saying? Just like Devin on all them shows. Like you go on IMDb. There's Devin on this on this show about being married by your parents or whatever. I can't remember the name of the show, but whatever. When you do certain things in life that there is a possibility it's going to show up on the internet. So you can't get mad because you did it.
So do y'all think that the people who chose each other, whether it's Big Mike and Brandy, Randall and Jamal, are they still together? The two couples?
I don't know because that preview when she was like, "Well, where are y'all standing now?" She's like, "I still think we're still working through it." Honestly, y'all was working through it during the process. I feel like y'all should be further along after, and I know they do the reunion in the middle of the season, but I really feel like if you choose each other, y'all should be further along in the process. I ain't saying nobody need to get married tomorrow or nothing like that, but I do feel like y'all should be further along in the process than what she stated in the preview. Now, there's probably some elaboration that's going to take place. Go ahead.
I don't think
Let me say this. Oh, go ahead, Kina.
I don't think only couples that are together is Swayze and Katie, and everybody else that went to the end, no.
Well, I say this.
I don't agree. I don't see it.
Only thing I gotta say is, I don't know if they're together or not, but if Randall being in my DMs, I don't think so.
Oh.
Shit.
Now.
Wait, what? Hold on. Wait a minute. Randall and somebody's DMs?
Well, I'm just saying, like, I don't know, for the last, almost 2 months, a month and a half, me and him have spoken DM and off social media. We don't talk anymore, but yeah, so.
Alrighty then.
Child, that's
and that goes back. That goes back to this. He really did not know what he was doing.
Not the basketball shorts trying to get it.
Somebody, we have a group. We have another different group, and one of the girls was saying, if a man is struggling to choose between two women, he's gonna choose a dummy one. I don't know about that, but
That's cold blooded, right?
Well, they want to travel the easier road, but let's be clear that right now there are 122 people watching, and we only have 45 likes. So it's free 99 to hit the like button. You can hit the little X to exit the live chat, and hit the like button, and then hit the live chat button again. I'm just saying.
It is for free. I try not to say it too much, but y'all know what to do. Drop the bomb, Lord, it's gonna be a clip. Somebody gonna.
And if all of them kept saying, Randall is a genuine person, Randall's intentions are pure, Randall's intentions are genuine. He's genuine. He's a.
No. Based off my conversation, Randall's a liar in certain ways. And so that's why we don't talk anymore. But I don't trust him.
It's been said
off my interaction with him. That's based off not off the show.
Baby.
Yeah, that's based off my personal interaction with him and me getting to know him outside of the show. So no, that's why I blocked him. I no longer talk to him anymore. But I don't know.
Damn.
The tea is hot. The tea is hot.
The tea.
I don't block anybody in a heartbeat.
Tina don't play, y'all.
It's scalding. It's scalding hot.
Anybody in a heartbeat, okay?
Tina.
She will. She don't.
I'm I'm not with the shit. I don't like. I'm really one of the people. I do not like drama. I don't like people lying. I don't like people.
When you blocked me one time,
Tina is a walkaway queen. Tina is a walkaway queen.
I think she blocked me at one point in time. I swear to God, when she first came on the show, I think she blocked me.
I'm not with the drama.
She blocked me too for a minute.
I'm used to it.
Well, I've never been blocked.
Remember, mine had to call.
I love you, Tina.
Oh yeah,
Tina.
Reunion and told me she blocked me. Like you
have never been blocked.
Got you blocked, baby girl.
I have never been blocked by any of the Ready to Love cast. The only person that has blocked me was Jocelyn.
Ask me.
I've been blocked by Ready to Love people that I don't care about. So it's all good.
I don't lose sleep because they block me.
Nobody.
Not Bug News said that Randall fly you in and pick you up in Jamala's car. I'm dead in the
I'm crying.
You out.
I'm crying.
All right, y'all. The season is done. I need everyone to say the final rights to this situation. Okay, everybody.
I'm going, guys. See y'all. I gotta go.
Thank you.
All right.
Abby, final word.
Abby.
This whole.
Why is Abby muted?
Yeah, Abby, go on ahead and give us the benediction.
Close the curtains.
It was the hair flip and the glasses.
Exactly.
It was for me.
For me too.
Don't go on TV to try and find love. The end. Bye, y'all. Cut the shit off. We done.
Let me
That's it.
The end.